Look, it's the Let's Be Resellers guy. Anybody got a pen? I need an autograph. Let's go.
Let's be resellers.
What's going on today, guys? Thanks for joining us. Today I'm here with my friend Vince. We're at the Fargo Antiques and Repurposed Market. So now, Vince, when you go to let's say a garage sale, how do you know what the values of things are?
You get on your phone, and you look them up on eBay, and then they tell you.
So that's one way to do it, and that takes a little bit of time. But one of the fastest ways that you can find and quickly learn the values of things is to go to an antique store. Everything's been picked. It's all been picked already. And sometimes you can find them slipping on things and find a good deal.
We're always looking for Elvis stuff too.
And ladies, Vince is single, so here's his number right here. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, are you the YouTube seller guy?
Okay.
Well, welcome in.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do a little video today.
I'm excited to see what you find in here.
But it's a great store.
There's literally everything you can imagine in the store.
There really is.
Elvis stuff?
Oh, I'm sure.
There we go.
You got Elvis LPs, I know.
There's a ton of Elvis vinyl in here.
There we go.
So you're looking for some Elvis stuff today?
Well, everybody loves the king. That's where the money is. You find the Elvis stuff, you sell the Elvis stuff. But we like ducks too. Look, that's a nice duck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this old Tonka fire truck here.
Wow, very nice, very old.
You ever listen to records, Vince?
I do not.
Did you have one back in the day?
Oh, back in the day, yeah. And,
I always like to find records when I'm out in the wild, but I'm sure these are probably priced at eBay prices.
I would
but you never know, you might find them slipping.
One will slip through.
It's kind of nice how they have it separated out.
I used to always get sign up for those great Columbia House deals where you get 14 at the beginning and then you got to buy so many. I'd always lose my shirt on this.
Yeah. This is a Midwest classic right here, the Grace picture.
Any clown lovers up there would certainly just be.
Oh yeah. That's nightmare fodder right there.
Look pretty damn creepy to me, but that's me.
Well, they got some of the old ruby ware there. Remember my grandma used to have a bunch of those. Vince, the phone's for you. Ladies are already calling in.
Hello? Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Yeah. It was just a new fan.
So what kind of stuff do you like to collect?
Silver.
You buy and sell silver?
Yeah. No, I don't sell it. I just buy it.
You buy it?
Hopefully I'll sell it someday.
There you go.
Hey, you got Prince Albert in a can? Better let him out.
Here's some of the rosemead we were just talking about on the parking lot.
Okay, some of the...
Those, actually, I remember going to auction sales and those pheasants that are $25. Those used to go for well over $100. But, of course, the values have gone down as the generational changes happen.
I can tell you one thing. Any little jug like that in Paducah, Kentucky, certainly did not have pure apple juice in it. That is Shine Central.
I've been to Paducah. We got stranded there once.
Yeah, and every jug like that was filled with Shine, not apple juice. Oh, more bottles, fine.
There you go. What do they want for these? $8?
What's that amount? Oh, 7-Up. Okay, I'm old enough to remember those when they were new.
On one of my last videos, I found a mini mug like this. I bought it for $0.25, and I sold it within like a week on eBay for $5, I think it was.
Nice profit margin.
Oh, that's cool, Death Star.
Let's upset the flat earthers. Yay. There we go. Ooh.
You got some Christmas tree bulbs there?
I got a internet place I ordered from. Always nice having dog barking jingle bells when it's 91 degrees outside.
Yeah. Some more old phones. Now, one thing I have found antique stores slipping on the past is old film cameras. I see they have a Yashica camera here. I don't see what it's priced at, but $45.99, probably about what that goes for on eBay. So they're not slipping on that one. There you go. You could take up a new hobby.
Yeah, I used to wear a hat like this back in my rodeo days, which reminds me of these saddles, but it's not a pleasant memory.
Is that an Elvis spoon?
It is not, nor it is a valuable one.
Old vintage cowboys, those are pretty cool. Love the grin on that guy. This video is either going to be amazing or a total bust. Oh, what do we got here? Skeletor. I grew up with these guys. Oh, $50.
Whoa. Ah, there.
Who's that guy?
Oh, that's from Frozen.
Yeah,
Sven, I think.
it's Sven.
Wolverine doesn't like Sven. Oh, yeah.
We got some old turtle stuff. So as you can see, as you're going around an antique store, it's very easy to see stuff that's been picked already and see what the prices are. So when you run into this stuff out in the wild, like at a garage sale or a thrift store, you kind of know what to be looking for.
I own this book.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. See if there's been an updated. I think this is probably a newer version. Colonel Sanders. What a lot of people don't know about Colonel Sanders is that he didn't make his fortune till late in life. He got his first Social Security check and he almost felt offended because he hadn't done anything in his life up to that point. And he'd spent some time in jail. He just had nothing, and it motivated him. And so after he got that first Social Security check, he started his first KFC restaurant, just one. And all of a sudden it bloomed and growed, and everything that he created was after he received his first Social Security checks. You know, it's never too late to get a start on anything.
Look at these old vintage Fat Albert.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh, I see. Batman.
Oh, look, old Ewok Village. You a Star Wars guy, Vince?
A fan, not a fanatic. I remember I saw the originals in the theaters.
Okay.
So I have that going for me, but I don't do any collectibles or anything like that.
Oh, look at this. This is that's pretty cool.
I remember those.
A little more nightmare fodder there.
Is that Oprah?
Yeah.
Ooh, cards.
You collect cards at all?
No. I did.
There's a Michael Jordan 88 Fleer.
They want 100 for it?
$100 for that?
Yeah. No, in fact, it's when I go through these and look at all the cards I had back in the day that, you know, were sitting in a landfill someplace that
Some Garbage Pail Kids.
could have been pretty valuable.
The Garbage Pail Kids, those were kind of from my era. Oh, there's another Jordan card.
Ryan Bellows. There's always money in the king. And in
I don't know if that's true or not, so don't listen to it. When I saw this white can, I thought at first it was a can of the Floodweiser. Do you remember that?
No.
Anheuser-Busch.
Oh, they bring
during the flood, they
canned water.
Canned water, yeah.
You know, one thing I've learned being here, they got a lot of really cool stuff. There's a certain edge of creepiness too. You know?
What are you seeing that's kind of...
I mean, like, you know, the mummy stuff, and they're just about in every one of these. There's something just like, oh look, here we go. We got a little freaking alien.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Oh, here's some more cameras for you.
What do they want for that? $250. Some more He-Man figures down here. Now I grew up with like He-Man, Thundercats, G.I. Joe. What was some of the stuff, some of the toys that you grew up with?
Oh, let's see. Scooby-Doo, Evel Knievel up and over the 3-foot ditch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Evel Knievel.
They hadn't tied the TV, you know, like the movies and shows into the marketing yet.
Okay.
That became
was
much
kind of
more prevalent as time went on. That, you know, if you're going to make a movie, then you're going to be selling glasses and action figures, and McDonald's is going to hand stuff out, you know, and it's become a whole multidisciplinary exercise rather than just making a toy and shoving it out there.
You know, the CEO of the toy company that he revitalized Barbie?
Yeah.
He's the guy that came out with the He-Man Masters of the Universe show. And the idea was to make a masculine, like a cartoon, and then tie in a toy product line that boys would like. So that's kind of neat. But
Yeah, I think he succeeded. Probably made a fair amount.
he went from Barbie to Masters of the Universe.
Got a big Schmidt beer bottle there. Is that worth 25 bucks? Full of beer it probably would be.
007 doll?
007 doll. Boy, Pierce Bronson a little bit more bulked out than normal there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see it. Somebody created this and thought it'd be a good thing to sell someplace. No.
You never know. There might be somebody out there that collects those.
Yeah, but it ain't me.
Now, these old Viewmasters. There's entire Facebook groups online about these.
I had a talking Viewmaster.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I remember it would show you like the T-Rex, and then it would tell you a little, give you about a paragraph blurb. God, I didn't know they made these things freaking X-rated. Wow. Things have changed since back in the day. Oh, Disney stuff. There you go, Mike. You can buy this and say you got it at Disney. Since you're just there. All 7 dwarfs. 75 bucks a piece.
They must have a collector here that focuses on Disney items. Some older 7 Dwarf stuff there. I'm surprised those aren't worth more. Oh, those are cake toppers. Old Care Bears. It's interesting what some people kind of get into collecting. Like obviously this vendor really loves Campbell stuff, and that's kind of their niche that they got into.
Think about the whole probably Campbell stuff was driven by the Andy Warhol picture of Campbell soup, and it's still chaining. I doubt they're selling these. If he doesn't do that picture, I don't know if there's a culture for Campbell.
It's probably true
that Warhol was still probably affecting that. This whole stuff is just simply because he did that picture.
Oh no, I get excited when I find little cameras. Now this one, it's probably about what that's worth, but on some of the point and shoot cameras, you can do very well. I just bought this tape at a thrift store for $1.
Oh, wow. Little Julio Iglesias. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, hold it. No. Yeah, that is on there. Okay.
What song were you looking for?
Oh, to all the girls I've loved before. Little Julio and Willie Nelson.
There you go.
Speaking of Willie Nelson, there we go.
Oh, yeah. I've actually met him.
You did?
Yeah, I was at the Late Show with David Letterman, and after the show, we went out and stood by his tour bus, and he walked up to us, and he
introduced himself?
My dad goes, "Willie, we're from North Dakota," and he walks right over to us, and he puts out his hand, and he goes, "Hello, friends." That was kind of neat.
He didn't invite you into the bus for a little smoke action, did he?
No, but I think that's probably where they were headed to. I've actually had people tell me, "Hey, when you're out at garage sales and thrift stores, be looking for crystals." And I would have never thought to look for that kind of stuff, but apparently it's a thing.
I've got some of the, am I going brain dead here? What's the purple stuff called?
Amethyst?
Yeah, I got that at home. A few places in my house. The power of the purple.
Well, I've got both of these guys right here. What do they want? 20 bucks? 19? Well, here's some silver. I've been kind of on the lookout for this old arcade token that they used to have in Fargo. It was Pirate's Den.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, down in the pinball place.
Yeah, it was the arcade in the West Acres Mall.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, remember that.
I grew up going there, and they had tokens that said Pirate's Den. And I've been kind of on the lookout for one of those.
Are decanters still a big thing?
Well, it looks like some people must collect
them. I know
my
dad, or my grandfather, and my uncle were I got decanters from both of them when they passed. But used to be. These all things used to be filled with booze. So rather than a bottle, you'd have the horse with booze in it, and
really?
You could see where you can screw off the top on the heads, and then you pour yourself.
You want to see back? Oh, sorry. I used to sell real estate. So when you're doing a listing and you put the house on MLS, you can't refer to a room as a man cave. That it's against the law to refer to a room
Really?
as
It gets
a man
the law?
cave. Yeah.
Wow.
Or it was anyway when I did real estate, but
more cameras. I have a feeling they're probably just about all right.
Yeah, there's an old darkroom timer there. When's the last time that you shot film? You
High
remember?
school? 80s?
In the 80s, yeah, that sounds about right.
Uh-oh. What is our cost on this? Oh, not bad.
You thinking about picking that up for your man cave?
No. More of a future endeavor.
Well, some more cameras. They actually still make Super 8 film. I don't know if that's a Super 8 camera or not. They have what they call Ektachrome. It's
Yeah.
not quite the old Kodachrome process, but it's kind of similar. But it costs quite a bit of money to send it out and get it developed.
Holy goodness
People still
sakes.
shoot on Super 8 though.
Look at that.
So if you ever come across a Super 8 camera, it's probably worth looking at if you can get it cheap. Now if you come across Disney tapes, probably not worth what you think they are.
Partridge Family. Rest in peace, Keith, David Cassidy.
Is that one that you would have spun back in the day?
Oh, Partridge Family and Brady Bunch were very big. I don't know why, looking back, but they were, so.
These were made into coasters. Huh. That's an idea. No, when I'm in the thrift stores, I'm always looking for old rock tapes, but I never find any. They probably end up places like this. Vince, did you ever have a 8-track player in your car?
No, never went that route. I remember my dad liked to buy the latest toys, but he never really knew how to use them, and he bought an 8-track system for the cabin. Never quite figured it out, but we did have a little Timey Kangaroo Down Boy, which was my favorite song at about 7 years old, and I'd listen to that over and over until they'd make me turn it off.
Oh. So my dad had a 8-track player in his 66 Mustang Fastback. And then when I was a kid, he still had all of his old 8-track tapes and like a stereo for him. And when I was young, I got into them and I ripped out all the tapes out of them. And I felt so bad for many years that I did that. So every Christmas I would replace one of the albums that I ripped up on a CD for him.
Oh, fair enough.
But as you can see, they went with $6 for that. But, it's probably about what it would go for on eBay. 8-tracks were pretty revolutionary when they came out because you could take your music with you versus a vinyl.
Annie soundtrack. My mom was a dance teacher. She choreographed this entire two record set. She'd play a line, make up a dance move, play the line again. And so I literally know every one of these songs. You put it on, I could sing right along after 40 years later, word by word.
And we got some turntables right here, Vince. What are you finding over there? Ah,
The King. The world loves the King.
They actually got some pretty cool records here.
John Denver, the older I get, the cooler he gets.
Did your parents ever collect anything when you were growing up?
No.
No. How about you? Have you collected anything that you've since abandoned?
Cards when I was a kid.
What kind of cards?
Baseball, football,
Okay.
hockey. But
Yeah, it's kind
no,
of
I just never was an autograph guy. Like I said before, I remember all the cards I had when I was young, and now that they're 50 years old, they're very valuable, but I have none of them, so. Oh, that's kind of good.
What did you find? Oh, some keg taps?
Yeah. Take off the regular top and put these on.
Yeah, there's a market for anything.
Of course, bottom line is something's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
That's exactly right.
We have a
Well,
three.
usually the comps don't lie, but sometimes they do. So,
This reminds me of the first time I drank Shine. An older friend of mine from Nebraska. We're driving down. He was driving. I was in passenger seat. Every time I'd go to tip the bottle, he'd punch it, so I'd have to end up swallowing more than I would have. Shine is an acquired taste.
there's a Canon AE1 program. That's a good one to be on the lookout for on Facebook Marketplace. See, they're selling it here for $250, which might be a little high, but I can find these all the time on Facebook for about $20 to $30 a piece.
It's a little known law in the reseller world. Every time you find a can of Prince Albert, you got to say the joke. Hey, you got Prince Albert in a can? Better let him out. Hope we don't find too many more Prince Albert cans.
Right?
It gets old pretty quick.
That's a lot of jokes to make in a row.
It is. And they weren't even good the first time.
I enjoy it. I was just at some garage sales in Mapleton, North Dakota, and I found a picture just like this, and I showed it to Vince here, and he liked it, so I just gave it to him.
I can see how people can, I mean, you look at these pictures, they're just so simple. You're out with nature, or, you know, you're at the old Christmas ball in 1920, and...
Well, it invokes Americana.
Yeah, Americana, just with all the shit removed. Sorry, Grandma, didn't mean to say that. Lincoln can bleep that out. But, you know, it's just a simpler time, and time wouldn't be bad to get back to.
I always thought it'd be cool to have my kids get into like a little business where they're doing the little vending machines like this.
I mean, you should get into business and sell the stuff to your kids. You want some M&Ms? Go find your piggy bank, grab a few quarters, and stick them in there. Then have them bring their friends over.
What did you find?
Well, $10 for that. That's the stuff they used to have at the Beltrami, the downtown Bemidji fair. You'd, you know, throw dimes, and if you got a dime in it, you'd win it. You know, and they had it far enough away, it's very hard to land a dime, but you get these things for a dime, now they're $10. They win a lot of those thinking they were so cool. Actually, if we would have saved them for 50 years, they would have been cool.
This is a good booth right here. I bought something here last time I was here. Yeah, they have a lot of items here from when I grew up. And when I was here last time, I bought this old Nintendo poster that came with the system when you bought it. It said, like, now you're playing with power. And it was like $20, and it was really nice, and I've been looking for one for a while. We got some old Transformers and some newer G.I. Joe stuff.
Old gas can. You ever bought a new gas can? Try to figure out how the hell to get the gas out of those? Jeez.
Oh, the twist.
Yeah, well, they've got the gun spout. I'm becoming an old curmudgeon.
This kind of remind me of like an
Restaurant
old
chairs?
Dairy Queen or cafe or something, yeah. Oh, you remember my Holy Grail episode?
Oh, yeah.
And I found these Whataburger mugs. So I got a set of 7 of them here. Originally they wanted 65, but they weren't selling, so they got them down to $32.50. But just kind of neat to see something that I found in a thrift store at an antique store. Remember they used to have that A&W in Fargo here, and you could go get root beer right from the tap in a glass like that. They'd have it frosted in the freezer.
Sounds pretty damn good.
It does on a hot day like today. Well, thanks for joining us today. I hope you learned a few things and maybe were a little entertained. But if you guys are ever in Fargo, come and check this place out. It's really awesome. All kinds of stuff here. It's called the Fargo Antique and Repurposed Market.
You know, not exactly my thing, but I've enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of cool stuff, some creepy stuff, and you get the whole gambit.
Nothing that tickled your wallet, though.
Not yet, no. I'm not in a buying mode time. There'll come a time I will be, but...
Thanks for watching.